I can't with the re-signing of players. I'm sorry. I started seeing some of these announcements on social media. Guys would text me these announcements. And this is going to sound like I'm picking on guys. This is not their fault. This is not their fault, okay? But like Malik Washington, Wayman Jordan, Lenora Sellers, there's all these stories about like, oh, they're going to come, they're re-signing. They're working on a deal to stay. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see it. This isn't. Wait, you mean, was he about to leave? This is so different than in the National Football League when your favorite team has a player that you love that is a free agent. And then they re-sign him and you're like, nice. That feels a lot different than like, I'm a fan of a college team, and I just think that this player who's committed to this school, who's at this school, who has more eligibility left and is making a large sum of money through NIL, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm re-signing. It's like, I didn't know you thought about leaving. I don't think that this is good for players either. I really don't. And let me tell you why. These contracts can be binding and they can be loose, but it all depends on how they're negotiated because there's not a formality to the process. So the schools can kind of do whatever they want to do, and they're making their own rules. And then there's some representation out there that is representing college players, and they want to play by their own rules. And some of the representatives, by the way, not very sophisticated. Guess why? Because they're not representing a client that is a part of an association or a union. So they don't have to register. So the players can hire whomever. It can be like Uncle Eddie. We don't know who these representatives are. That's not to say that all of them are bad, but there are some that certainly don't know what they're doing. Certainly don't know what they're doing. So there are players, because of that are signing contracts that they don't even really know what they're signing. I remain very optimistic about our sport. I really do. I think college football is in a great spot. I think that can get better. That doesn't mean that I'm blind to the problems.